Today is our final day seeing the ruins from Valladolid. We're going to Ek Balam. It's about 7 a.m. and we're about to get in the car. I don't know why we had to have our tickets checked twice.
Very secure place, Ek Balam.
Very secure, yeah. Double ticket check.
Yeah.
We've arrived right at the start of Ek Balam. Ek Balam, also meaning black jaguar.
Or black-starred jaguar.
Yeah. Sure. Apparently the city was inhabited for 1,000 years. And it sits right in between Chichen Itza and Koba, and even though they were sort of at heights at different periods, they were all sort of still connected to one another. So yeah, it's like a giant ancient civilization that we're just going about, walking around, and then popping in a cenote every now and again as well to cool off.
First look.
Oh, hang on, first look. This is the defensive wall, or it's called a defensive wall, but they're not actually sure if it was a defensive wall because the walls are not really high enough to be defensive. It's like the entrance to the city, the gates to the city. Oh, I think we're walking up to like the main temple now, and you can walk up it, so I'm excited.
Incredible, isn't it?
First thoughts?
It looks like something out of a movie.
Mm.
You know, like the places where you'd seen like Gladiator or something.
Yeah.
It just looks so well preserved.
Yeah, it does.
It doesn't look like a ruin at all, really.
Yeah.
And on these carvings under the palipers, you can actually see what's on them.
Yeah.
Which we haven't been able to see on some of them.
Okay, so this is it. The palace. The palace? No. The tomb of the king. It's a little bit, it takes your breath away a bit.
The stairs.
Yeah. Tomb and the stairs. Taking my breath away. This looks so cool. It's so amazingly well preserved. Probably the most well preserved thing we've seen that's not in a museum.
It almost doesn't look real.
Yeah.
As in, it looks like
A movie set.
Yeah.
Big mouth with all the teeth around the door. And teeth at the bottom. So maybe he's buried in the mouth of some kind of animal, maybe a jaguar or a crocodile. So now I have the info. So this is not a jaguar mouth, it is the giant maw of the monster of the earth, which is a ancient mythical being.
It guards the underworld.
And he guards the underworld, so you be careful. I don't know why you'd have to guard the underworld actually, because
who wants to go there?
yeah, you don't. No one's going to sneak in, are they? So
2 tickets, please.
yeah. And on top you can see the king, Yucatan, and he was the ruler, and he gathered loads of artists, artisans, architects, sculptors to create some magnificent stuff. Unfortunately, not much of it is left. But this tomb is awesome. It's very well preserved, apparently because the Spanish also covered it up and tried to preserve it. So, yeah.
It was protected even before the Spanish.
It was protected even before the Spanish. So everyone's protected this. are recording this at a different time because at the top a tour came. But when you're at the top, you can see for miles, and apparently you can see the outlines of Koba ruins and Chichen Itza. So there was they definitely knew the other places were around. You know, it wasn't like a single city. So
They're all connected by road, apparently.
they're all connected by road, so even more so. And yeah, apparently people used to go up there, gaze at the stars, contemplate life, and that's why the Mayan calendar is so accurate, because they had such an ability to stargaze. Because here, as you can see,
There's no light.
there's just sky and no mountains, and it's very flat, so they could see a lot of stars here.
And no artificial light at all. When you're at the top, you can just see it's just jungle for miles and miles.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think they had to worry about that in the past, darling.
Oh yeah, of course. There wasn't artificial light, was there? Oh god.
Okay, these two serpents who are sort of guarding the front of the temple, these bits here are their tongues. They're opening their mouths. And you've got the king's hieroglyph and I'm not sure which one it is, and the hieroglyph of Ek Balam. It's just saying to Emma, Teotihuacan has now been knocked off the top spot. Ek Balam is the best one I've seen, mainly because the tomb is really well preserved, and that's really cool to see. You don't know how well other stuff is preserved because you can't really go up and see it.
Yeah.
And while I understand not being able to climb onto them, it's awesome being able to do so, because you get to go in and see stuff. So cool climbing. I feel like it's so much more immersive, well, obviously, but
My friend from work told me that when she came to Chichen Itza years and years ago, she could climb it.
yeah,
So I didn't even know you could ever climb Chichen Itza.
crazy.
Yeah.
Same with Koba. Until recently you could climb Koba, but
Chichen Itza was even longer ago, though, for sure, because I went to Chichen Itza about 8 years ago and you couldn't climb it then.
so if you're coming to Ek Balam, know that you might be one of the last people to be able to climb Ek Balam and gaze upon the tomb.
If they stop it.
Yeah. Here I am, at the top of another ancient Mayan structure, Stepan Cave.
From a town in Wales.
Yeah, little boy from Tony Wales, in the big city of the Mayans. We had to quickly stop our video of Ek Balam because, well, not quickly stop, but the camera overheated, and I thought maybe I'll just put it away and enjoy the rest of my time. And now we've come to Cenote Xcanche, which is a cenote right by Ek Balam, and we're gonna do some swimming and chill out, rope swing into the water. It's gonna be fun. Another cenote all to ourselves. We've been so lucky the last few days we've just managed to get as many cenotes in to ourselves as we have ruins. This is Emma, just enjoying herself, swimming through the fish. Yeah, it's so cool. So definitely worth the money when you have it to yourself. And there's a rope swing, there's something you can jump off. They do zip lines and stuff here as well, if you're into that kind of thing, abseiling, all the stuff. But I just did the rope swing. I think I was allowed to, but I'm not sure. So yeah,
place.